Hi, I'm Swarupa Sail, course instructor for Geotechnical Engineering 1. In this presentation, we will find out the value of OMC, that is optimum moisture content, and MDD, that is maximum dry density. Consider a problem in which the results of standard Proctor test are given. Volume of Proctor mold in centimeter cube is mentioned. Mass of wet soil in mold is given in terms of kg and moisture content is given in terms of percentage. With these values, we need to find maximum dry unit weight of compaction and the optimum moisture content. Along with these two values, we are also asked to find the moisture content required to achieve 95% of maximum dry unit weight. To find maximum dry unit weight and OMC, we need to plot a graph of dry unit weight versus water content. The values of water content for different trials are given in the problem, and we need to find the value of dry unit weight. We know the formula to find dry unit weight, that is gamma D is equal to gamma moist divided by 1 plus W, where W is water content. To find gamma moist, we need to know the value of weight of the sample and volume of the mold. To find the value of weight of the mold, the values of mass of wet soil are given in terms of kg. So, W will be equal to m into g, that is mass into acceleration due to gravity. Mass for first trial is 1.47. So 1.47 into 9.81 will give us the value of W as 14.42. Similarly, for second trial, find out the value of weight. Mass is 1.83 into G is 9.81 will give us the value of W as 17.95. Repeat these steps for rest of the trials. Here all the weight of the soil are mentioned in this column. After finding weight, we need to know what is the volume of Proctor mold. Here in the problem, volume of Proctor mold is given directly, that is 943.33 centimeter cube. We need to convert in terms of cubic meter. So 943.3 divided by 1000 will give us 0.000943 cubic meter. Instead of giving volume of the mold, sometimes radius of the mold and height of the mold will be mentioned, with which we can find volume as pi r square into h. Now we know the values of weight of the sample for different trials and also volume, with which we will be able to find gamma moist. Gamma moist will be W by V for the first trial. W is 14.42, substitute it over here, divided by V is 0.000943, with which we get gamma moist as 15291.62 Newton per cubic meter. It will be difficult for us to plot it on y-axis, so we will convert it in terms of kilonewton per cubic meter, and we get gamma moist as 15.29 kilonewton per cubic meter. So that is what is mentioned here in this column. Repeat this same step for rest of the trials. So for second trial, we get gamma moist as 19.03. For third one, 21.02. Fourth one, 20.29. For fifth one, 18. And for the last trial, 17.58 kilonewton per cubic meter. We have found out the value of gamma moist. Substitute the value of water content to find the value of gamma D. So here in two columns we will note down the value of gamma moist and corresponding moisture content. So for trial 1, gamma D is equal to gamma moist, that is 15.29, divided by 1 plus W is 10%, which is nothing but 0.1. So we get gamma D as 13.9. Repeat this step for all the 6 trials to get the value of dry unit weight, that is gamma D. Now we have the value of moisture content and gamma D with which we can plot compaction curve. Note down the values of gamma D on y-axis and values of water content on x-axis. For first trial, moisture content is 10%. For 10%, value of gamma D is 13.9. For second trial, W is 12.5 and gamma D is 16.92. For third trial, W is 15 and gamma D is 18.28. For next, W is 17.5 and gamma D is 17.27. For fifth one, W is 20 and gamma D is 15. And for the last one, W is 22.5 and gamma D is 14.35. Join all these points to get a compaction curve. And note down the value of peak point, which is nothing but the maximum dry unit weight, and its value is 18.3 kilonewton per cubic meter. So 18.3 kilonewton per cubic meter is maximum dry unit weight, that is gamma D max. We need to note down what is the corresponding water content for 18.3. So project it down on x-axis to get the value of OMC, which is equal to 15.5%. So with the help of compaction curve, we could get the value of maximum dry unit weight and its corresponding optimum moisture content. Even we are asked to find the moisture content required to achieve 95% of gamma D max. 95% is written as 0.95 into gamma D, which we obtained from compaction curve, that is gamma D max is 18.3. We get the value as 17.39 kilonewton per cubic meter. So locate 17.39 on y-axis, project it on the curve and check out what is the corresponding moisture content on x-axis. So for 17.39, water content is 13%. So we write corresponding water content for 17.39 kilonewton per cubic meter is 13%, which is asked to find.